Hello and welcome to another test shave. Today I am testing out the edge on this Le Grelot. There you go. This is another razor sent to me for honing. 6/8 old. I mean, this is an old razor from France. I guess they're all from France, but this is old. This razor gave me, when I laid it down on the 4K, and there was almost no bevel at all. And so I worked it until, I moved to the 2K and worked it until I had an edge, and then the toe right here needed some special shaping, which I did freehand. The irregularity at the toe was small, but unfortunately I'm attached to this microscope that I have, so I could see issues even though it tested sharp. So it's all squared away now, and it has a coticule edge on it. So here is a microscope. What I did was took it 2K for the fixing, 4K for bringing up the sharpness on the edge, and then 8K for a synthetic finish. Then I moved to coticule, where I went through a slurry, a thinning of slurry, and then finally finished up on a hand soap edge. So I'll show you some microscope images. Here's a microscope image of the edge after 8K. And here is a microscope image of the edge after the coticule. And then here is a microscope image of the edge after stropping. I did 25 laps on fire hose linen and 50 laps on steer hide leather. And so that's where we are. Time for the rubber to meet the road, and for me to see if this edge is any good. Today I'll be using Noble Otters, or not Noble Otter, I'll be using Cerberus, which is a collaboration between House of Mammoth, who did the scent, Declaration Grooming, who did the soap base, and Noble Otter, who did the aftershave. I also have the fragrance, which I bought from Declaration Grooming. I don't know if Declaration Grooming actually did the fragrance or not. Okay, so let's get going. Really want to wet the beard here, because it's been, I did not just step out of the shower. I'm using a Vald Badger brush. I'm pretty sure this is either High Mountain White or some level of silver tip. Vald Badger brushes are basically incredible. As are his synthetic brushes. I have several of his synthetic brushes, but I'm in a hair mood, not a synthetic mood these days. So I'm doing what I normally do. I'm just loading from the tub, creating a mess in the sink. Yes, I have discretion as to what edges I put on these razors. Again, they're not mine. I will say that the person who sent me this batch has tremendous taste. Each razor has a lot of character. I mean, having to fix up little issues is why, you know, why I get them. And what I fixed up today, I literally worked to this microscope. It is an advantage, and it's both a blessing and a curse to be able to see that level of detail. But for me, I feel better knowing that I can see and rectify problems at that level. Sorry about the water running so long. All right, here we go. I have no way to describe Cerberus other than phenomenal. I think most of us who have this soap pretty much love it. There are guys on the wet shaving subreddit who have found out that, or figured out that the aftershave and also the fragrance pretty much go with a whole bunch of scents that you would not expect them to. I'm just going to suggest that you go look this up. The scent is is phenomenal. It's very unique, extremely well done. All right, we've got a fair amount of water in there. Hang on, I'm gonna take a break for a moment. Okay, let's start right in. See how this cuticle edge feels. It tested very sharp. So I believe, I can't remember, but I believe that the person who sent me this razor is somewhat new to straight razor shaving. I think he knows how to use a straight razor, but you know, the grand variety of things I think is maybe a little bit new. So that's why I did synthetic edge on the last razor, the Page, and then cuticle edge on this razor, so you can get the feel of a cuticle edge. This edge is really comfortable, and because I'm pushing keenness on all of these, it will become more comfortable with a few, you know, as it dulls a little bit, knocks off that very early edge, which is extremely keen and typically won't last to that degree. The recording cut out. Not quite sure what that was about. It's recording again. I was saying that this edge is comfortable. Typical cuticle edge. and I think it will drop slightly in sharpness after a couple of shaves, and pick up a little bit in comfort. And then after that, it should stay like that for quite a while. I believe that the other edges that I've done will be like that too. And so I did mention in the last video how you deal with fresh edges that are sharp. And maybe sharper than you're used to. And the answer is to hang on. I'll talk as I get going on the next pass. But the answer is really to just pay attention to keeping a low angle. Nothing lower than you would normally use. Well, assuming you've shaved with a low angle. But if you know how to shave with a low angle, then just pay attention to keeping the cutting edge at the lowest angle that does a good job. It does a good job of cutting. If you do that, you won't feel harshness from the edge, and you're far less likely to cut yourself, because any pressure any unevenness of pressure doesn't go into the skin, it simply just goes across the skin. So, sort of common sense. All right, this is going to need a little water. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm shaving at a low angle. I'm finding the angle that cuts well, and then holding that angle, sweeping lightly across the skin. Any pressure that I have is into the skin, not rotating up and into the edge. And that'll give me a nice, comfortable shave from this edge, which admittedly has been pushed in sharpness. Low angle shaving tends to also be comfortable. For the same reason, you're not pushing an edge. You're primarily pushing an edge across the skin. You do take off little bits of skin when you shave, but you're going more across it than into it. So the amount of skin removal and abrasion is simply less. But as you can see, as my skin, as I shave, my skin becomes redder. So even though I'm going at a low angle, I'm clearly doing something to bring circulation to the surface here. Now typically, so this edge is push into the cloud sharp, which is what the synthetic edges that I've done in the last couple of days. Those edges are also push into the edge sharp. But I didn't require any extra effort to get them there. This I had to push on the coticule to get it there. It's feeling super comfortable to me, but definitely a coticule edge. Generally speaking, the garnets in a coticule provide a less keen, less refined edge. Oops, what am I doing? The texture of it can be is unique, and I think it's worth it to get the feel of these different edges. I mean, they're all of these. I have one more that I'm going to do, which will be a J-knot edge for this person. So he'll have two synthetics, this coticule edge, which is giving me BBS, by the way. This is full on. So he'll have two synthetic edges, this coticule edge, and I'm going to do a J-knot edge tomorrow. Normally I do more than one razor in a day when I have razors to do. Lately my schedule is such that I'm getting one razor a day, and pretty relaxing way to go, honestly. I quite like it. But if I were the owner of these razors, I'd be getting a little impatient. So, sorry about that. Here at Edges RS, customer service takes last place. Okay, let's go to the aftershave here. Rinse off. Yeah, that's a super close shave. Okay, really close. Yeah, really close. Nice little razor. So far, 3 for 3. Nice. All right, here comes the aftershave. Very nice. Here, I'll show you. I don't think I showed you the bottle. Here's the bottle that you can buy from Noble Otter. And then finally, this is the Eau de something. This is the fragrance. I can't read, sorry, I don't have my glasses. So it's a Eau de Toilette or an Eau de Parfum. So let's do that, and we're out of here. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate appreciate all the comments that I'm getting, and also I'm certain that all the folks that I'm sort of in a group with, they will their channels will, if you watch me, then their channels will be available to you via the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, I need to sign off. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.